Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to the Planes, Trains, and Comic Books channel. My name's Matt, and today we're going to review Grit #1. And before we get into that, if you guys would mind sharing, subscribing, it really helps me out and lets me know what you guys want to see more of. So, with that being said, let's get straight into it. All right, we got the cover here for Grit #1. It is a Scout comic. This did not come out this week. This is just a one I read because there wasn't much that came out this week. It is by Wickman, Castanero, Go, and Myers. So we start off here just south of civilization, it says, and we see there's a troll peeing in the woods, and immediately he gets killed by the spear. And then we cut to two guys talking in a field where there's like another dead troll head, and the first guy's saying, "Oh my gosh, this is like my field and I need this to stop because I like the trolls in my fields that I farm on because their dung is fertilizer or something in this world." And the other guy seems to be some kind of tracker or something. So basically our main man here gets hired to figure out who's killing these trolls and to stop them. So as he's tracking, this little troll comes out of nowhere and is like, "Hey, it's dangerous around here. There's a bunch of monsters out here, but don't worry, I can get you around them." And then out of nowhere, all these other trolls who look like they've been wounded and possibly in battle appear out of nowhere. And the man whips out his trusty hatchet and begins to start murdering. He murders all these different trolls. And as he's getting away, all of a sudden, he runs into a weird cult. The cult is what was killing the trolls earlier, and now they're about to call forth their demon or whatever that they were killing the trolls to appease. So the head guy takes the last troll here and stabs him with a spear, guts him, and then does some kind of spell to bring forth a demon. This giant demon that he called forth grabs him and smashes him. It begins to murder all the people. It actually can call all the occultist blood out of them. So it pulls all the blood out of these occult members that are around it and then begins to kill any of the ones who were scattered. And this actually gives our hero a way to get out. With all the commotion, he escapes. It starts chasing after this guy. He is able to pin the thing's hand down to the ground and begins trying to chop his way through this giant demon. And this is where I'm going to stop. I don't want to spoil too much of the comic. But yeah, that was a really fun, interesting issue. There's not a whole lot of setup. We don't really get to see too much of the world, except that we know it's in some kind of fantasy world with trolls and demons. And then we didn't even know this dude's name. They only refer to him as a barrow later on, so I don't know what that is. Maybe it's kind of like The Witcher or something, where he's, I don't know, cursed or whatever, but he seems very handy with his hatchet. I thought it was a really fun issue. I liked the writing. This comic just got to the point. There was no need for like a bunch of setup or anything, which is something that doesn't get seen very often nowadays. It's really fast to read. It's really fun to read. The tone of this comic is, action and violence, but it's also like tongue-in-cheek, and there's a little bit of comedy in it too. So that was really fun. The art was really good. I liked the style of it. It's kind of simple, but also descriptive when it needs to be. But yeah, overall, I thought this was a really fun issue. I would definitely pick up the rest of them. I think there's a trade out right now for like the first 6 issues. So definitely check that out from Scout Comics. It's definitely recommended. I would give this one a 3.5 out of 5. It was really fun, and I definitely would want to see where it goes from here. So if you like what you saw, definitely go to your local comic store and pick that one up, and we will see you guys on the next one.